Passion versus delusion. Passion versus Delusion is inspired by the book Ask Gary V. And the author is obviously Gary Vaynerchuck, our hero. And he says that you need to be real. You need to be your authentic self, as I talked about in an earlier video. And it's all about hustle, working harder, faster, but also smarter. And what I want to point out here is that our society is changing by the next generation. For the last couple years, we as millennials tend to think that we can do everything, and we believe much more in ourselves than our parents did when they were younger. Which is of course way better than not having any belief in ourselves whatsoever, but most of the time we think that believing in ourselves or having a dream is enough. And that is absolutely not true. It is the first step that our parents weren't able to do back then, but now we, as millennials of the next generation, are definitely capable of doing the first step, but it still stays the fucking first step of many of them. And there are around another 100 steps waiting for you, ready to be executed, and this cannot be overlooked. And what Gary wants to do, he wants to subtract all the romance and emotion out of our bodies. And that is just what we need. We need to realize that it's not all rainbows and sunshine. That it is actual hard work and dedication. And therefore you need to have passion. Because if you love what you do, it doesn't feel like working. So to find your passion, I always say, take the job that you would take if you were independently wealthy. You need to think of what you will be doing if you had to work for free. If you have a job that you would take, even if you were independently wealthy, then you have found your passion. Then you can work your fucking ass off in that particular area. And what you need to be doing if you want to achieve something, like making a lot of money for example, you just need to start. Build, test and learn over and over again. And this is what you need to do in your actions. You build a product or service, sell and test it. Learn from the response and repeat these actions constantly. Consistency is key here, and I'm going to explain why. The most important factor by far, which cannot be denied, is time. Time is so important for you, and well, you have obviously time. Everybody in the whole world has the same 24 hours in a day as the rest of the world. Everybody has the same 16 to 18 workable hours in a day in which he can take actions and build his future, or sit on the couch because you had a rough day. If you decide to take actions throughout your day, then you have a chance of becoming wealthy, and we believe you will be. But passion without execution is delusion. That is thinking that you will be a millionaire by dreaming. You can't dream your way to $1 million or think your way to millions. You need to execute, take actions and get off that couch. So to know if you have found your passion, you must execute on it. If you aren't able to do that, that means you didn't find your passion and you aren't inspired enough. So really, be honest with yourself here. Do you have a passion? Something you love to do every waking hour of the day? Or are you delusional? Thanks for your attention, and as always, get your ass into action.